If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout for 8% off your order. Yes guys, welcome back to another objective. We have Bellerin right here. Now I am re-recording this. I made a massive mistake, and I've actually made this mistake in a previous one for an objective. I went and showed you guys a new, Premier League squad to complete this objective, and the mistake I made was that I didn't really look at the requirements, and it's the first thing you guys need to do because it's just dumb, isn't it? You go and build a team, you realize, hold on a second, that doesn't meet the right requirements. So we need a max overall rating of 77. That's actually very low, and you're not allowed to bronze bench. You can't have any bronze players in there. The only players that can bring it down are 3 silver players. So basically you can put in 3 65 rated players on your bench or on the pitch. But the thing is, Premier League players that are silver are going to be quite expensive, especially if they're usable. So it's probably best to do a silver bench or half a silver bench, let's say. So what I've done, I've built a team. It should cost you about 50,000 coins, but some of these players like Nathan Ake, Adama Traore, they're going to go up in value because they're very low rated and very good in game still. So let's have a look at the objectives first. And before we get into the video, guys, if you find these videos useful, make sure you slap a like, make sure you subscribe, and let's get into the first one. So Premier League wins. Win 15 games, win 15 matches using Premier League players in your starting 11. That's going to be fairly straightforward. I predict that you're going to get out of these 15 matches, out of these 15 wins, probably at least 5 of them are going to be rage quits. If you do this objective straight away, and you're really good at this game, you might even get more rage quits than that. Some people are relegating. I think that people relegating this year it's a lot less likely to happen because of the 30 game limit in Rivals. People just can't be bothered to go up and down and play all these games and not get rewarded for it. So that's a good thing. EA has done a good-ish job at doing that. But scoring prowess, score 30 goals with Premier League players. So this one, you want to basically make sure you keep your Premier League attackers on. Don't just, go 1-0 up and then substitute on Mbappe. Mbappe is very high rated, so you won't be able to get him on the bench anyway. But just as an example, you want to keep all your Premier League players on the pitch to do these objectives. Assist 20 goals as well with Premier League players. Now, this is where you actually need to do something specific, and this is Premier range. So assist from across using Premier League players in 4 separate matches. Very straightforward, very simple. If you can do this, with your left back, your right back running down the wing, that's perfect. But even if you're in a sweaty situation, rather than tapping A to pass across to your player, just chip it up in the air and let them volley the ball or just head it into the back of the net. You only need to do that 4 times, and hopefully if you're going to get these objectives done easiest when you're playing someone that you can beat like 5-1 or 5-0 or something. So you just got to hope that they don't rage quit before this happens. Feeling finesse, score a finesse goal using Premier League players in 6 separate matches. So obviously try to find somebody that's good with finesse shots. Now, if you have the finesse shot trait, I believe it gives you 99 curve when you take a shot with the finesse option. Basically, it doesn't give you curve when you're passing the ball or curve when you're taking a free kick, but it does actually, it might be to do with free kicks. They might give you curve on free kicks, I don't know, but I know that if you have the finesse shot trait, it boosts the ability to swerve the ball more when you're taking a finesse shot. So we're going to show you some players. I've put together a team here that is 77 rated. As I said, I am re-recording this because I built a team and I didn't even have a look at the rating. I didn't have a look at the actual friendlies game mode. So this is 77 rated overall, 97 chemistry. That's because you've got a few position changes you need to do if you want 100 chemistry. So in goal we have Pope, one of actually the best goalkeepers in the game apparently. I personally don't use him. I use Edison, but a lot of people do. I think it's strong link to Gomez as well. But yeah, I think it's worth it. For the 82 rating, you've got a very good goalkeeper at that. You've got Nathan Ake here, you've got Tamori, 2 very pacey centre-backs. And you've got Van Aanholt, 77 rated. Yedlin, very fast as well, 76 rated. We've got Adama Traore, super quick and fast. Super thick. Super fast and strong is what I'm trying to say. He might be super thick if he's been going to the gym during COVID. But we've got 96 pace and 86 strength. That is mental. Gabamin is actually one of the cheap players I started with in FIFA 21, so really enjoyed using him. I'll put Alan in here as an 83 rated just to give you guys an example. You can fit some of the higher ratings in here. We've got Podence out on the left side. I feel like your most important players are going to be your strikers, and I think Rodrigo and Richarlison are probably the way to go here. So you're looking at 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills there. We've got 4-star skills and 3-star weak foot on Rodrigo, but the thing is he does have the finesse shot trait. I'm not sure if Richarlison does. He only has the flair trait. So you do have a player here that has the finesse shot trait. You're probably probably going to get this challenge completed easiest with Rodrigo. Now for me, I actually have a few decent reds, but the thing is my decent reds are very high rated. If we go to my Premier League squad, you know, I've actually got this one to watch party, which I got as my ones to watch player pick, or you know, player pack at the start of FIFA 21. So this strong links to Hector Bellerin, which is fantastic for me because he is basically the only good link that Bellerin can get at the moment. I also have players like Bale, which I might be able to use, maybe Watkins as well because he's only 84 rated, or Martial. It's really down to what options I have. And as I said at the start of the video, guys, you can use icons, you can use a bench, but the problem is if they are high rated, it's going to bring up your overall rating of the squad, and 77 rated as your maximum rating, it's really kind of going to prevent this from happening. And to be honest, man, I am all for this. I don't want to be playing friendlies and just coming up against Mbappe every single game. If someone's managed to get Mbappe on their bench, fair play, because that means you're going to have a much worse team to get into this game mode. You're going to have a worse defense, you're going to have a worse attack. So I actually really like these challenges. I think it's the best thing in FIFA 21 right now, are these friendlies challenges. I hope they keep releasing them like this. If you're wondering, is it actually worth completing Bellerin, what you can do is join my Discords, and there's a menu here called active content. So this is all the SBCs that are available, League SBCs, CONMEBOL, advanced SBCs, everything is here. Player of the Month, Bamba. Obviously very expensive, then Lewandowski come out. So if you want to have a look, and we can go to Bellerin here and just see what people are doing. You can see other people's teams, what they're using, get a little bit of inspiration, and I imagine over the next day or two, people will get them in their team, maybe play some weekend league games. There's still the rest of today, which is Saturday and Sunday, and you also get a review basically of Bellerin. So you can get a community feedback rather than just watching one YouTuber. You can get like a good perspective of what people think of Bellerin. If you guys want to join the Discord so you get free access to this kind of stuff, make sure you do. The link will be in the description. And if you found this video helpful in any way, shape or form, make sure you drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for the next objective or the next SBC that's worth covering. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.